still on Facebook, Twitter. Send us your messages via the hashtag, your tweets rather. This next contest is 6 3-minute rounds of boxing in the featherweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the silver and black coloured shorts. At the weight he's scaled, 8 stone, 11 pounds 4 ounces. Tonight is his 27th professional contest, presenting from his nation's capital, Sofia, Bulgaria, Stefan Sashev. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black colour shorts trimmed with silver. At the weight he's scaled, 8 stone, 13 pounds 1 ounce. His perfect unblemished record this evening, 5 contests, 5 wins. 2 of those wins coming by way of knockout, presenting from Leeds, the undefeated Qais Ashfaq. Timekeeper the bell, Amjad Ditta, star referee in charge of the action. Barry's John Latham, 6 3-minute rounds.
Well, as you'd expect from the board, you obey instructions at all times. When you break, you go break clean. Defend yourselves at all times. The best luck to you both. Touch gloves.
Here we go then. A few stats on screen for you to read before we get underway. Interestingly, both southpaws in there tonight, which is something you very rarely see, isn't it?
Yeah, and it kind of weights itself out when you've got 2 southpaws in there. It doesn't usually become awkward. People kind of had this cliche that to put 2 southpaws in the ring and it'll be an awful fight, but you're not going to have those little step overs and footfalls that you have when an orthodox fighter fights a southpaw one, so I think this will be an interesting one.
Yeah, and one of the massive things about having so many fights in the amateurs is he'll be used to fight in every style. He'll have seen everything in there.
Yeah, as you say, you'll have gained that experience from the amateur ranks. It's good, like you say, he's keeping as active as he can and forward, not just waiting for the big shows to roll around, to keep him to get as much experience as possible.
And already you can see how sharp Qais is in there. You're almost waiting for it to ignite with one of these guys with such a good amateur pedigree. Get in the ring.
Yeah, and as you say, 2 southpaws, he can just go in there and wail away without worrying about tripping up or clashes feds and whatnot.
Yeah, and you see some fighters in the ring and they just have something else, don't they, that a lot of these other prospects don't have, and Qais has certainly got that.
And I think the stoppage is there for Qais tonight, as I was saying before. Sashev is a kind of do-or-die type of character, so I think this definitely could be the first stoppage of the night on the cards.
Yeah, he doesn't want to look for that stoppage. Just needs to wail away with that jab and wait for the right shot to come.
Yeah, you just build it organically, you should say, the stoppage. Don't try and force it. If you try and force it, you could end up blowing a gasket yourself, as we saw with Vladimir Klitschko in a couple of his defeats.
Nice jab to the body with that lead right hand. It's nice and patient, this opening round from Qais. This one's scheduled for 6, of course, so like we said earlier, you can afford to feel your opponent out a little bit in the first round. Just see what he's going to bring to the table.
Yeah, and as you say, he looks very confident. First minute of the round, it took a little bit of time for them both to settle into it, but now Qais is looking to switch his attacks to body and head, and his opponent's already starting to look a little bit uncomfortable in there.
Nice work behind that jab again. And Sashev is down. That's just relentless pressure from Qais Ashfaq. And he might struggle to beat the count here.
Yeah, he's not getting up from that. I think it took him by discombobulated him, it took him by the temple.
Yeah, and it's all over. And what a performance that is from Qais Ashfaq. We said there could be a stoppage on the card for him. Didn't think it would come that early.
Yeah, you just got that impression watching the fight develop over the first 30 seconds that he wasn't going to go the full distance.
Yeah, and he seemed to almost dazzle Sashev with his speed, didn't he? It wasn't one shot that did the damage there.
Yeah, I think we might see a shot that went maybe behind the ear or to the temple and just completely blew his balance, and when that happens, a lot of people might be looking at this thinking I'd be able to get up from that, but if you get a punch in the air, your balance is taken away completely and you just can't get back to your feet.
Yeah, and he barely broke stride in there, Ashfaq. Brilliant performance yet again. And we've said it, he likes to stay active, and there's certainly no reason why he can't box again very soon. Keep getting wins under his belt. With an amateur pedigree like that, they always want to be fast-tracked into big fights, into title fights, and you can tell he's not far away, even though he's only had a few as a professional.
Yeah, they'll feel differently with the Muffa fighters. He'll feel like he can, as you say, move through the levels quickly because of his amateur pedigree and what he's done in the past.
Waiting for the official time from the MC Michael Pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 25 seconds of round number 1, referee John Latham has reached the count of 10. You're winning by way of stunning knockout, now undefeated in 6 professional contests from Leeds, Qais Ashfaq. And a round of applause, please, for our continental visitor, Stefan Sashev.
There we have it then. Very good performance that from Qais Ashfaq. He'll be very happy with that one. And we'll see him out again very soon. And next up, we've got a rematch for you. An interesting one, this. Chris Blaney and Owen Joburn fought over 3 rounds on a prize fighter style tournament in Ireland. And now they're in over 4. So we'll see what the extra round brings.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.